Yeah, I need a minute, hey, I'm in a minute, I'm in a minute, hey, I'm gonna say, hey, Cardi B, hey, Cardi B, kick.
Hey guys, it is me Maddie and welcome back to my channel. So as we all know, first semester ended and a lot of people were struggling with grades during that time. And since I'm a straight A student, I decided to give y'all some of my tips that I use for school and studying and all that stuff so we can all have great grades next semester and have an academic comeback. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So my first tip is getting a good night's rest, because when you get enough sleep, you can focus a lot better and you're less prone to falling asleep in class, which is super important because now you can really pay attention to what's going on. The amount of sleep that you get really just depends on the amount of sleep that you need to get really just depends on your age and a few other factors, but I would suggest getting at least 7 hours of sleep per night because rest is super important. My second tip is really simple, and that's staying off your phone during class. And even I'll struggle with this sometimes, but it's such a little change that can really help. I'll be checking my phone, replying to texts and stuff, and by the time I look back up, I basically missed the whole lesson. So it's great to put your phone away, put it on silent, put it in your backpack, pocket, whatever, so that you can stay engaged with whatever you're learning. This also goes for studying too. The next tip is asking questions and asking for help when you need them. I used to not really do this because I was afraid of looking stupid, and I'd kind of just wait around to see if anybody else had the same question as me. But that's literally what a teacher is there for. They're there to teach you. So if you don't get something, please ask questions. You might be wondering, what if my teacher doesn't explain things well? Well, in that case, take matters into your own hands. I know I have multiple teachers like that. So when I get home, I'll look up on YouTube or TikTok videos on how to do or maybe I'll even ask a family member, because I do have some family members that are a little more knowledgeable on certain subjects. So it's if you can't get help in the class, just use your outside resources to kind of teach yourself, Now my next tip, for those of you guys who study, make sure you find a studying technique that works for you. There's just so many studying methods, writing notes or reading a textbook over and over again, writing things that you think you're gonna forget, flashcards, Bookit, Kahoot, Quizlet, and just so many other things. So it's kind of just trial and error for a little bit until you really find what helps you remember what you need to remember. And my last tip, which I do think is very important, is staying organized. I cannot stress this enough. Just stay organized. I like to use a planner and this app called Exam Countdown, I think, so that I know when all my tests are and when my due dates are. And for physical things like papers, I keep those separate. You know how a folder has two sides? I'll keep math here, English here, and then another folder, science here, history here. So now I know where all my papers are at. So staying organized really helps because now you're prepared, you know where all your stuff is, and you won't turn things in late. So those are all my tips. I hope y'all get great grades this semester. And if this video helped you, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Yo, get that bag, hey, show 'em how to ball, hey, I'm in the mall, hey, yeah, I'm sitting